G'day everyone, today I wanted to show you some GPS marks for South East Queensland and the New South Wales North Coast, particularly Tweed. We'll look at Brisbane as well as Moreton Bay and offshore. These points are basically starting points or jump off points for anyone that's looking for some marks to begin with. Obviously you'll still have to stand around to find the bait, to find the fish, but again these are really good starting points or jump off points. Cheers, enjoy. So to enter all of these GPS points or waypoints into your sounder or GPS unit, the first thing that you'll need to do is go to Pages, select Waypoints, then go to New Waypoint, hit Symbols or name the waypoint. It's really up to you what you name your points, but go for something that you'll remember. It can be the reef name, the month, or the fish type you've just caught, or even a symbol. Enter the GPS coordinates, hit Save and you're good to go. You can also press the flag button, which instantly creates a waypoint at the vessel. Another helpful tip is if you're looking to back up or to save your GPS coordinates. This is something you might do if you've bought a new sounder or if you're just looking to back up your stored coordinates or your waypoints onto your hard drive or other device. The first thing you'll do is to place a blank SD card or micro SD card into your GPS sounder. Then press the menu button twice and select System Setup. After that, transfer My Data and you will see Example 4. Press Enter and Example 5 appears. Use the down arrow to select Save Data. Press Enter and the file will be saved as data.usr and done. Easy as that. So some starting GPS points here for the 12, 24, 36s and 50 fathom reefs. The 24s, 36s and 50s are the three main reef systems in South East Queensland and northern New South Wales. They drop in depth gradually as you travel out further and further east. These coordinates will pan across from south to east. Also here we have Burley Reef, Cotton Reef, Focus Reef, out of Surface Paradise, Kira, 9 Mile, Palmy, Scottish Prince and the Traps. More detailed marks for 9 Mile will be coming up down the video. Here's some marks under 50, 75 and 100 metres. These marks are predominantly snapper grounds but are also quite productive for tragdew, pearlies, kingfish, jewies and cobia as well. Sully's Reef sits off the southern end of North Stradbroke Island. It's an area consisting of gravel with good amounts of bait present. The fish that you will likely encounter here include snapper, pearlies, tragdew, cobia, dollies, marlin, all three species of mackerel and sometimes wahoo. These 36 fathom marks run from east of the seaway down to the New South Wales border. These grounds are good for most fish species including snapper, cobia, dollies, wahoo, kingies, pearlies, tragdew, tuskfish and many more. You can catch pretty much anything out here on the 36s. Cotton Reef lies directly in front of the pin bar. It sits under 90 to 100 metres of water. There are a number of pinnacles out here on this ground. It fishes well for snapper, jewies, tailor in winter. Other species that you can catch there includes kingfish and amberjack as well. Look for the shallower lumpy areas, as this is where bait will hold alongside all of those quality predatory species such as kingies. The first two marks here are for the 50 Fathom reef grounds off the northern end of North Stradbroke Island. These areas around here will see anything from jewies to snapper to cobia caught. Kingies can be found too in the shallower areas. This reef system contains wireweed, which is a good source of structure. Kingfish Reef lies 8 kilometres due east off the 36 Fathom Reef. It's a relatively small area, similar to the size of Sully's Reef. Inner Cathedrals Reef is off the northern end of North Stradbroke Island. Here you can catch kingies, snapper, pearlies, tuskfish, mackerel, wahoo, various types of tuna and cobia. The area is 40 to 60 metres deep. It contains broken structure. It's good for jigging for kingies. You can cast stick baits or surface lures or troll. Guy's Reef is a small reef structure that is 10 kilometres out from the middle-ish area of North Stradbroke Island. It's 60 to 70 metres deep here, and you'll catch dollies, pearlies, jewies, kingies and sometimes cobia. Middle and big halfway reefs lie off the far eastern tip of North Stradbroke Island. It's pretty close in, from 20 to 40 metres of depth. It's great grounds for mackerel, GT, snapper, tuna, cobia and kingies. A bit further out off the northern tip of North Straddy, you will come across 1 Mile Reef. It's 60 metres deep and roughly 5 kilometres from shore. It contains rubble grounds and small pinnacles. The reef produces kingies, pearlies, snapper. Tuskies are also common, as are the pelagics when they arrive in summer. Diamond Reef, 24 Fathom Reef, Palmy Reef, Mermaid Reef and the Gravel Patch at Burleigh are all quality grounds for pelagics and general reef species. The jump-in pin outflow area works best after there's been a fair bit of rain, as there will be a clearly formed clean and dirty waterline. This area is fished best with either liveys, soft plastics, trolling baits, hard bodies or skirts. Bait will congregate here, and as such there can be loads of tuna, mackerel, tailor and more. South Stradbroke Artificial Reef is located east of South Stradbroke Island. It's around 3 kilometres north of the seaway. It is within pretty easy reach for most small trailer boats. The reef is made up of 20 fish boxes. They sit in 4 clusters across the 208 hectare site at an average depth of 22 metres. It's a gun spot for jewies in winter, as it holds heaps of bait, and you can catch plenty of tailor here too. Just be watching for those whales if you're fishing out there at night. The most notorious marlin grounds on the Gold Coast and probably Australia is Spot X. The area is in 85 metres of water and is well known for its massive schools of slimy mackerel. Here is a range of marks that cover the Tweed Coast, Kingscliff and northern New South Wales area. Next is a variety of marks in Moreton Bay and off Brisbane. I've got everything here from grounds in close to artificial reefs, wrecks and wider grounds. Harry Atkinson Artificial Reef was created in 1975 when 17,000 car tyres were dropped in Moreton Bay. In 1987 the reef was extended with the addition of 200 shopping trolleys. Then in 2008 150 square metres of quarried rock was added to the area that now covered over 30 hectares. On March 12, 2010, the 24 metre long, 96 tonne ex-US tuna boat, the Tiwi Pearl, was scuttled on the site and came to rest upright in 21 metres of water. Its highest point only 12 metres under the surface. This was followed in August 2010 with 450 tonnes of concrete pipe dropped in 4 different locations around the reef. Here we've got marks for the Quarry Rock and also the Tiwi Pearl. The West Peel Artificial Reef is made up of 341 reef balls that were dropped in 19 clusters over a 50 hectare area on the western side of Peel Island. The reef balls are a purpose-designed, hollow, environmentally stable concrete structure that is specifically engineered to stay upright, withstand waves and currents, and is engineered to last for several hundred years in seawater. The East Coochie Artificial Reef consists of 174 reef balls in 13 clusters covering a 15 hectare site. North to south, the GPS marks for the reef balls are listed below. The Wild Banks Artificial Reef is located northwest of Cape Moreton. The reef is made up of 3 fish caves, steel triangle structures that are 11 metres high and weigh 14 tonnes. The design allows bait fish to shelter in them whilst preventing predators' access. North Moreton Artificial is made up of 4 metre square, 17 tonne moulded concrete fish boxes, including cross bracing to shelter bait fish. The North Moreton Artificial Reef is a number of shipwrecks, the Ammo Barge, Western Rocks, West Peel Houseboat Wreck, Grazier Wreck and the Captain Nielsen Wreck. Rightio, that brings us to the end. Thanks for watching. We really do appreciate your support. Give it a like if you want and feel free to subscribe if you want to see more.